Hi guys. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about a podcast I listened to today and tell you what I learned about habits, motivation, and determination and how they all relate to each other. I found it really interesting, so I hope you will too. Before I get started, though, I just want to say that if I look like I worked all day and then spent 2.5 hours chasing a 2-year-old around Fun for All, that's because that's what I did. And Tom's working nights. So I've just been exhausted and like rushing around everywhere. And I really appreciate everybody who sent me like motivational quotes and inspiration last night because I really felt like motherhood hit the fan. Like everything just happened at the same time, and your messages like really made me smile. So thank you. And also just remember that Preptober is gonna start this weekend. So make sure that you picked up your jars. You're going to want at least 5. A friend of mine makes like double that so that she has them for dinner too because they keep really well. Hi Heather. And check out the shopping list in the event. Everything's there for you. And I'm going to try not to say so much. So anyway, I listened to this podcast this morning by Chalene. I don't know if you listen to any podcasts. If you do, they're a really awesome resource. I love to listen to them in the car. And Chalene has one called The Chalene Show. And the one I listened to today anyway was about habits, motivation, and determination. So she talked about how habits are automatic. They're just things that you do. They keep your brain from having to like even think about it. So if she talked about how amnesia patients might not remember even their spouse's name, but they know like how to like get up in the morning, go brush their teeth, and it's just like ingrained in there. Habits, they bring some kind of a gratification, like even brushing your teeth. It gives you that like slick, clean feeling in your teeth. And they can be good or bad. But breaking a habit requires a little bit of motivation, but mostly the discipline and the determination. So a habit of mine that I've been trying to break, and like a friend of mine, has been like to not have that glass of wine when the kids go to bed. So for me, I realized that it was kind of getting in the way of my like fitness goals. And that's my motivation, but motivation is only like a short-term thing. What I really need is the discipline and the determination to like follow through with that. So that's what really matters when you're trying to break a bad habit. So what you really need to do when you're trying to break a habit is to replace your bad habit with a good habit that gives you that same feeling. So what I like about having a glass of wine after work and like after the kids go to bed is sitting down on the couch and relaxing and watching TV. So that's going to happen either way. What it is about the glass of wine, I think, is like having something in my hand to like sip on. So to replace it with something that's healthier, I've tried like having seltzer, like that sound of the cap popping and that cold and the fizz. It really does help for me to try and break that bad habit. So try to think about like a bad habit that you have that you're trying to break, and just remember like it's not about being motivated to break your habit. It's not gonna like be like, oh, I'm so gung-ho and like really want to quit whatever this bad habit is that I have. That motivation is the short-term thing. That's what's gonna be like, it's like, oh, I want to get in shape for this vacation, or I want, to look good for that, like, or whatever it is. The motivation is the short term. What matters is really your discipline and your determination, and really changing the habit and replacing the habit with a good one instead. So I hope that you found that kind of interesting. I love listening to Chalene in the morning. And your podcasts are built in, right? Especially if you have an iPhone, or if you have an Android, I guess you can get an app, but podcast is built right into your phone, and you can search anything. Like I like to listen to personal development podcasts, but like I know there's one that's like a true crime kind of like that show on Netflix. What the heck was that show called? what about the guy? I don't know. But there's like true crime, there's personal development, there's like parenting, there are all kinds of podcasts, business related ones that you can listen to. And anyway, my tip for podcasts is to listen to them on 1.5 speed down in the corner. You see it just speeds it up a little bit, and you can listen to like a 45-minute podcast in less time. So I usually get 2 of them in my drive. But anyway, I hope everyone's having a really good evening. Have a great weekend, and like I said, don't forget Preptober. Check it out on my events, and we're going to be making mason jar salads to last throughout the week. So enjoy. Let me know if you have any really good podcasts that you listen to. All right, have a good night, guys. Bye.